Ani spots. She got me good at bedtime.
So, where you gonna see in the videos why we actually want Annie to be bilingual. As you know, anyhow, as you know, Marie talks to her in English, and I try to speak to her in Spanish most of the time.
Especially on the weekends.
Yes, especially on the weekends. So far, I think we have been doing a pretty good job. I'm trying to do in the afternoons. You keep her in the morning and during the week, and for me, most of the weekends when I'm not sleeping.
But the reason we want her to speak Spanish is because obviously my family speaks English, but
my family speaks Spanish.
And the ones who do speak English, their first language was still Spanish. So that, and it's just sort of a marketable skill these days, I think.
Yes.
And it develops a different part of your brain. And it's easier when you get kids to be bilingual when they're little. It's much harder when you're older. An adult. It's much harder when you're an adult.
And also, Marie has been asking me to teach her Spanish for the longest time. It's just, I don't know why it's not clicking on my brain that I can speak Spanish to her so she can actually get it.
Can I guess why?
Sure.
I think you've gotten very used to, at the house, speaking English.
Yes.
And it's just now it's habit. Although you've been doing better about speaking Spanish to Ani. And I try to remind you when you're not.
Yeah, and actually it clicks. It's like, I see the baby and I already know it's Spanish.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I don't know if you ever are with a friend and you get along with them in a certain way. That's almost the same thing with the language.
Fall into your routine.
Yes. So I think that's one of the practices you can actually follow if you're teaching your child a second language. Just make sure you keep it as a routine, like everything.
And one of the ways we do it, and we'll show you a little video, is like you'll have her do something in Spanish and then I'll have her do the same thing in English or vice versa. So in this one, we're at lunch, and if she wants more strawberries, we're trying to get her to tell us more, which she has down. She knows this is more or
más.
Or más. I actually did know that word, but I was trying to let you participate. But one of the ways we'll do it is we'll go back and forth. So each strawberry she wants, one of us will ask her in English, do you want more strawberry? And then the other will ask in Spanish.
¿Quieres fresa?
Más.
And then, ¿quieres más fresa? And then she goes and...
Yeah, so that's this video.
¿Más? Hey, ¿más? ¿Quieres más? ¿Más? ¿Más? Sí, muy bien, toma.
¿Qué?
Más.
A good strawberry? Do you want more? Do you want more? Do you want more? Oh, good job! More strawberry! Yummy, yummy!
And then it's just easy on babies to understand, especially if you talk to them since they were little. Like, for example, with Annie, since she was born, I remember going to the NICU and reading to her in Spanish, talking to her in Spanish, like those small conversations that actually make a lot of difference. Well, they make the difference.
And then one of the other ways we help her learn both languages, but in the video it'll be Spanish, is when we're playing with her, it's predominantly in one language. So obviously if I'm the one taking the primary role in playing, it's mostly in English, and you might jump in with some Spanish vocab, and then same thing. So in the next clip, which is a little long, so I might break it up, you're playing with her and you're speaking primarily in Spanish with me infrequently jumping in and either asking a question in English or saying something in English. And part of it that time is because I'm trying to learn Spanish too. So if I don't know how to say something, I'll ask.
Agarra otro, agarra otro. Agarra otro. Mira, mira. No, ese no va ahí. Vamos a ver dónde va. Aquí. Ponlo ahí. Aquí. Aquí ponlo.
We've been working on in and out.
Ponlo adentro. Ponlo adentro. ¿Cuál es ese? Es una estrella. Ponlo donde está la estrella. Mira, aquí está la estrella. Una estrella roja. Aquí. Ponlo aquí, mira. Así. Ahora tú. Ponlo ahí, mira. Mira. ¡Yay! ¡Qué bien! Otro.
Now that she has some in, do you want to show her how to get them out?
Uno más. A ver, ¿dónde está? Ese es un pentágono. ¿Dónde es el pentágono? Significa que tiene 5 lados. ¿Otra vez? Aquí. Mira. Mira. ¡Ah! ¡Yay! Ahora vamos a sacarlos. ¿Cómo sacamos las formas? Mira, sácalos. Sácalos.
Open and shut.
Sácalos.
Open,
Ábrelo y ciérralo.
shut.
So, another thing that I actually did on this next video is talk to your child, or like I did on the video, naturally.
Like narrate their play.
Yes, like for example, you have a piece of wood. Let's see what we can build with it, and you build something that actually can relate to.
And then you just narrate what you're building.
Yes.
So I think in this one you were talking about how we're building a tower and now we're making a square.
And we're doing a triangle, even though she didn't care about the triangle at all. And then you build a rectangle, and she didn't care about the rectangle at all. But you're talking, even though they are not paying attention, they're trying to.
And doing little songs.
Exactly. They're just for them to be exposed to that, it's a lot. Even if they're not paying attention to you and they're trying to do something else, don't get discouraged. That's exactly what we want. We want them to actually hear you say it, for them to be actually, again, exposed and make it natural for them to hear you talk to them like that. Hey, mira, vamos a hacer una torre, bebé. Mira, una torre. Ayúdame a hacer una torre, ¿sí? Con tus palitos de madera. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué son esos? ¿Qué son? Son bolitas de colores, ¿verdad?
Bowling for destruction.
I'm gonna build my tower over here. Mira, voy a hacer mi torre aquí. Mira, para que no la avientes. Mira. Sí. Ay, gracias. Ven, dame un beso. ¡Ay, qué bonito! ¡Qué bonito, bebé! Muy bien. Mira, bebé, ¿lista? Vamos a hacer una figura. Una forma. Un cuadrado, mira. Cuadrado. Tiene 4 lados. Sus lados son iguales. Gracias. Ahora un triángulo. Triángulo. Tiene 3 lados. Mira, un rectángulo. Vamos a hacer un rectángulo, mira. Así un rectángulo. Mira. Manches. Un rectángulo. ¡Uy! Ay, gracias, muy amable. Toma. Ay, también de este, mira, qué bonito, de color rojo. Y verde, y morado, y rojo, y amarillo, y azul, y morado, y azul, y anaranjado, y rojo otra vez. Gracias. Venga, guárdalo. Guarda este en vez de morder sus propios dientes. So, yes, again, for them at this age, it's good to have them exposed to that. It doesn't matter. I know, like adults, we want them to have their full attention, to be looking at you in that serious face, like be like, oh,
It doesn't
yes,
happen.
I got it.
That doesn't
Rocket
happen
science.
until what? 20? Or with you, never. At least at home, you're very good at work, from what I hear.
Just remember, the moments of attention you're gonna get from a baby like this is probably just for 1 second or 2.
Yeah.
just change their age to seconds. That's probably the amount of attention you're gonna get from them.
Yeah. As they get a little older, it'll turn into minutes.
Yes, it's gonna change. When they turn 5, it turns into minutes. So just so you guys know that. But yeah, when they're little, seconds. When turn 5, it turns into minutes, and then obviously they manage to get involved, engaged, and that increases.
At this age, it's just about exposure. So we're exposing her. That sounded wrong. We expose her to language in both English and Spanish. But yeah, that's how we're doing it. And obviously books. We didn't talk much about books, but we always talk about books. You read to her in Spanish, I read to her in English. And I know that's very imbalanced. So if we have simple books in Spanish, which we do, that I know I can pronounce mostly right, I will read her those in Spanish during the day. And I'll do like the colors with her in Spanish. Things that I know I have a good grasp on.
You're actually pretty good with that. Good job. Again, just let them talk to them.
Just play
Even
and talk.
Even if it's your native language, just talk to your child. They're eventually gonna start talking back to you.
Yeah. In the good way and the not so good way. But yeah, that's the best thing you can do. It's why reading is so good. It builds language. But do it through play. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, that's all. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.